Is your life perfectly in balance? No pain, no problem, nothing going wrong. Basically, you're winning. You're winning at every aspect of life. Yeah, probably not. I mean, who feels like that? Our lives feel out of balance, that we're running here and running there. So many responsibilities. We just can't get it all done. And worse yet, we feel awful because we keep failing. Failing our friends, our loved ones, failing our God, that we can't balance everything out in our lives. You know, that's how Gideon felt. Gideon felt like his life was out of balance, that his life was very uncertain. When we left him yesterday in our video, he had those 300 old fat dudes with bad knees, and God called him to go take care of and to get rid of the 130,000 enemies that were there. And Gideon was uncertain. So he looks up to God and goes, God, what should I do? I'm just feeling like I'm failing. And God goes, Gideon, crawl down to the enemy camp. And when he does, he overhears two soldiers talking. And the soldier tells a dream about how he's been afraid that Gideon's going to come in and destroy them. At that moment, Gideon has peace, confidence in his life that things are going to balance out, they're going to work out, and he looks up in faith and trust, and he prays to God. When your life is feeling out of balance, look up. Look up to God in faith, look up to God in trust, and see how God can balance your life. That's what God did for Gideon. Gideon leaves there, gathers his old fat dudes, and the 300 of them circle around the enemy army. They have a torch in one hand, a trumpet in the other. They show the torch, blast the trumpet, and God sends the army into such a panic, they turn on each other, and they kill each other, and they flee. God gave them the victory when Gideon looked up. Look up. Look up to Jesus. We hear here in the book of Hebrews chapter 12, let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, scorning its shame. If your life feels out of balance, look up. Look up to Jesus on your cross. Confess to him your need for him, the failures that you've had in your life, and ask him to help you and balance your life. So have you ever tried to actually physically balance something? I just happen to have this yellow stick here. And if you balance it and you try to put it in your hand and you look at your hand while balancing, no matter how hard you try or how good you are at balancing, it's always going to fall down. But when you look up, all of a sudden, there's balance. Now your hand can go all over the place. And in this life, sometimes life feels like that. But as long as you look up, God gives balance. So when your life feels out of balance and it feels like you just can't keep going, look up to Jesus. Fix your eyes on him, and he will give you balance.